How about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. Jimmy Butler, fourth.
And night after night, we see this group punish. They'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Gasol inside. 6 points for him. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Spurs leading by 3. Mills with it. 8 points for him. And here's Leonard from 3. Mirotic grabs the miss. And Udrih kicks to Mirotic. Here's Gasol. And again, no good by Chicago.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. His last 10 games have been exceptional. 10th in steals. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And talk about highway robbery. I mean, jumping the passing lane, snatching away your dribble. He'll take it from you.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. Some fantastic numbers here for Green. 10 points and 2 steals as well. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
How about the activity of those hands here today?
Mills, that's a 2-pointer. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Mills has got 10 points.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Chicago, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. He hits the second from the line. San Antonio with the ball. 6-point lead. Dishes it to Aldrich. Snatched away. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Udrih. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Udrih has got 8 points.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Diaw, the screen. Mills can't hit.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Snell. Here's T. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Now just a 2-point San Antonio lead.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And Mills kicks to Diaw. There's the pick. Leonard, that's for 2. A second chance effort. Here's Aldrich. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Aldrich has got his second bucket tonight. Bulls trail by 4. Here's T. It's Chicago with another bucket. Here's Mills. He's got 10. Knocks it loose. And again, Chicago running the court in transition.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
Leonard, no luck. Chicago has gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra. Looking at the game for Kawhi Leonard, 16 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Biyombo is checked in for Cole Aldrich. Chicago also making some changes. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Livingston in for T. A different look now for San Antonio. Duncan comes in for Biyombo. And it's LaMarcus Aldridge in for Boris Diaw. The Bulls also changing it up. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Mirotic. Jimmy Butler comes in for Beno Udrih. And T subbed in for Sean Livingston. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Mills in at the point guard. That's the San Antonio 5. And he makes the first.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
The Spurs making a switch here. Parker's checked in. And he makes good on the layup. Parker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs.
And the game of basketball is one of runs, and right now this one's definitely not over.
No, it certainly isn't. I mean, if they string together a few more baskets and get a couple of stops, I mean, this game will be tight again just like that. So stay tuned.
Aldridge dishes to Green. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Second person, 13.
Free throw drops for Green. Bulls trail by 13.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
T the pass to Gasol. Good on the shot.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Knocked away. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Butler. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Here's T. Cans it from downtown. T's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Parker outside. In transition, here come the Bulls. T the pass to Gasol. There's the feed to Dunleavy. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. 13 feet away. The rebound by T. T's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Butler from outside. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
San Antonio leading. Outside, Green. Kicks it to Parker. Screen by Duncan. Parker drives in. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Butler on the way to take the lead. Another one falls for Chicago.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
Parker outside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Parker's got 25 points in the game. Well, Chicago's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's Gasol. San Antonio with the rebound. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Parker outside. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Outside Aldridge. High post try. Rebound by T.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Gasol dishes to Noah. Noah the screen. T the pass to Gasol. He feeds it to Butler. The dish to Dunlap. Here's T. Nails it.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Parker outside. Puts up the baby hook. Count it.
Just look at what Aldridge is doing.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Noah. Money!
Joakim Noah is allowed to heat up. This is what you get.
30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
Yeah, zero tolerance for mistakes here.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. From 11 feet away, it's in!
You know, they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Yeah, definitely something to keep in mind for them right now.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Sixteen seconds left to play here in the fourth. T the pass to Gasol. It's in!
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team. Come on, fans. Let's get up and get pumped.
Here's Duncan. Missed.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one, Clark.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Derek, congratulations.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here. Shaq, your thoughts?
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson.